I talked with Gartner the other day, and the question I had was, how do people perceive database technology? And that's the landscape they came up with. So in this landscape, NoSQL sits in the upper right corner, which means NoSQL is hot and cool at the same time, whatever that means. Hadoop is also doing pretty well. Big data is doing pretty well, but actually that classification is not correct because currently big data is like 5 light years in this direction. What about more traditional database technology? Well, DB sits here, which is not so great, right? Then SQL is doing a little better, but what this all means is Houston, we have a problem. And it's not so much that we have a problem with our technology, it is that we have a problem with how we sell our technology out to the world. So this talks about how do we sell our dog food. And one observation I had is that we use a common recipe usually. So when we come up with a new system name, we take a hype topic and add DB to it. So you take any hype plus DB and then you have a new name. You can also do that with store or SQL, but that has all the same problems. And we did that for the web, we did that for stream processing, for XML, for cloud computing, crowd computing, and recently for big data. So what's the problem with that? Well, can you imagine how cool big data sounds to normal people? How cool is big data? How does it sound? It sounds like this.
성숙해 보이지만 볼 땐 노는 여자 이때다 싶으면 묶었던 머리 푸는 여자 가렸지만 웬만한 노출보다 야한 여자 그런 감각적인 여자 나는 선호해.
In contrast, how does DB sound to normal people? And the interesting question is, how do the two sound together? You're seeing my point, right? Okay, but the question is how to fix that. Well, and I had an idea the other day, and this idea is called say no, no, and no. I'd like you to say it now. Please say it. Say no, no, and no. I can't hear you. Say it again. Okay, that's better. So this is inspired by the NoSQL community. And as you might know, for these people, SQL alone means no cool. So NoSQL translates to no cool, which translates to cool. Introducing tonight a radically new system architecture. 30 years of development. And one very central idea of our system is that whatever change you do in our system, after that change, the system is in a consistent state. That's a very cool new feature of our system. In addition to that, we have a declarative query interface for our system. So the users can use that interface. And the cool feature of that is you do not have to specify how a query is computed. You just say what you want to have. So it's really declarative, this system. In addition to that, as you all know, cloud computing is super unreliable. So we designed our system to work on dedicated physical hardware. In addition to that, we do not use humans to compute the result to queries. No, we don't do that. We rather use a very fancy new hardware device. Oh, I forgot the name of that device. What was that hardware device again? I need to look it up. Central Processing Unit. We are using CPUs to compute the result to queries. And the best is, in our system, you can bundle multiple change operations into a single atomic operation. This is a very cool new feature we are supporting with our system. So I want you to say no, no, and no. I'm not hearing you. Say it again. Very good. You can use this for other systems as well. So whether you're working on scan-oriented systems, main memory systems, disk-based systems, real-time systems, probabilistic databases, big data, Or maybe you're even talking to customers. I want you to say, "Thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing your next paper titles. Thanks."